Alex. So guys, I finally started watching Stranger Things. Everyone's been talking about it, and I thought I should check it out. Have you all seen it? Sam. Oh yeah, I watched it a while ago. Stranger Things is amazing. I love the 80s vibe and the whole mystery around it is so good. What episode are you on? Alex. I'm only on season 1, episode 4. I know, I'm a bit behind, but I'm already hooked. I didn't think I'd get into it this much. What do you guys think about it? Emily. I was obsessed with it. The characters are really well done, and it keeps you on edge the whole time. The plot is full of surprises. Jack. Same. I remember binge watching it in a weekend. It's just one of those shows that grabs you and doesn't let go. Alex. Yeah, I can definitely see why. I'm already starting to get why people love it. The whole mystery is what's keeping me going. Do you think it gets even better after season 1? Sam. Oh, absolutely. The whole show just gets crazier, and the characters become even more interesting as you go along. Alex. I guess I should give a quick summary of the plot for anyone who hasn't seen it. So the show is about these kids in a small town, and one of them, Will, goes missing. The group of friends tries to find him, and they discover all this crazy stuff, like a secret government lab and a girl with psychic powers. I love the whole idea of this hidden world, like the Upside Down, where all these strange creatures live. It's so intriguing, and the kids, they're really smart and come up with some great plans to find their friend. Emily. Yeah, that's what I love about it too. The show blends the supernatural with real-world problems, and the friendship between the kids is amazing. It's like they're all a team, and you can't help but root for them. Jack. I agree. And the mix of suspense, mystery, and adventure is just perfect. It's one of those shows where you want to keep watching to find out what happens next. Alex. Exactly. Oh, and that scene when they find out about the Upside Down world? I was totally shocked. It really makes you want to know what else is out there. Sam. Oh man, that part was so intense. I remember watching that and being like, what just happened? The show keeps throwing these twists at you. It's so well written. Emily. Totally. It never feels predictable. There's always something new popping up, which makes it really exciting to watch. Alex. For sure. And I'm only on season 1, so I can't wait to see what other twists they have in store. It's kind of addicting. Alex. So, who's your favorite character so far? I think I'd have to go with Dustin. He's funny, smart, and he's a great friend to everyone. Plus, he just makes the show more fun to watch. Emily. I love Eleven. She's so strong and mysterious, but at the same time, she's also really vulnerable, and that makes her so interesting to watch. Sam. I like Mike. He's kind of the leader of the group, and you can tell he really cares about his friends. Even when things get tough, he's always trying to make sure everyone sticks together. Jack. Honestly, I think I'm going with Steve. I know he starts off as this typical high school jock, but you really see him grow over the seasons. His relationship with Dustin is one of the best parts of the show. He goes from being a jerk to a really solid guy. Alex. That's true. I didn't expect to like Steve at first, but he definitely grows on you. And he really starts to show a lot of heart. Sam. Yeah, his character development is one of the best in the show. He goes through a lot, and it's cool to see how much he changes. Emily. I agree. It's nice to see a character who starts out one way and ends up being something totally different. That's what makes him stand out. Alex. What do you think about how the characters change over time? I've only seen a little bit, but I can already see some development, especially with Eleven. She starts off as this mysterious girl who doesn't know much about the world, but by episode 4, she's already showing more confidence and strength. Sam. Definitely. 11 goes through a huge transformation, and I think the way she connects with Mike and the others really helps her grow. She's starting to trust people, which is a big deal for her. Emily. I think Will's character also goes through a lot. I mean, he's literally stuck in the upside down for part of the show, and that has to affect him. You can tell he's not the same after everything he's been through. Jack. Yeah, Will's character is really interesting too. You can see the trauma he goes through, even when he's back with his friends. He's changed, and it affects his relationship with everyone, even his mom and brother. Alex. I didn't even think about that. That makes a lot of sense. I'm curious to see how everyone's character arc continues. I feel like they're all still going to grow even more as the show goes on. Sam. Oh, for sure. The best part about Stranger Things is how they build the characters. It's not just about the mystery or the monsters. It's about how these kids and adults deal with everything that's happening around them. Emily. I agree. It's like you're watching them grow up right in front of your eyes. And as the show goes on, they all become even more complex. Alex. I'm excited to see how they all develop. There's so much more to discover about each character. Jack. That's what makes Stranger Things such a great show. It's not just the plot, it's the characters and how they change that makes you care about them. Alex. So guys, what other shows are you watching right now? I need some new recommendations. I'm really into Stranger Things, but I'm looking for something else to watch when I finish season 1. Sam. Oh, I've got a few suggestions. Have you seen The Umbrella Academy? It's got a lot of action and some really interesting characters. It's about a dysfunctional family of superheroes who have to save the world. I think you'd enjoy it, especially if you like shows with a bit of a twist. Alex. That sounds cool. I do like superhero stuff. What about you, Emily? What are you watching? Emily. I just started The Mandalorian. It's part of the Star Wars universe, but it's a totally different story. The main character is this bounty hunter, and it's got a lot of action and cool sci-fi elements. If you like adventure and great visuals, you might like it. Alex. I've heard a lot about that one too. I haven't watched any Star Wars shows before, but it sounds interesting. Jack, what's your current show? Jack. I'm watching The Witcher. It's based on a book series, and it's got a lot of magic, monsters, and epic battles. The main character, Geralt, is a monster hunter, and the world building is awesome. If you like fantasy and a little bit of mystery, you should definitely check it out. Alex. Nice. I love fantasy. I'm definitely adding that one to my list. But what do you think makes you keep watching these shows? For me, I think I need a good story with some mystery and interesting characters. I don't know if I'd be into, reality TV or anything. Sam. I totally get that. I'm the same way. I love shows with a lot of twists and things that keep me guessing. It's the characters that really make it for me too. If I don't care about the characters, it's hard for me to keep watching. Emily. Yeah, me too. I'm all about character development. If the characters don't grow or change, it feels like the story doesn't go anywhere. That's why I like shows like Stranger Things so much. You really see how the characters evolve. Alex. All right, if you guys are into fantasy and mystery, I've got a few recommendations. I really enjoyed Dark. It's this German sci-fi show about time travel, and it's so complicated and mind-bending. But the characters and plot are amazing. You have to pay attention, but it's totally worth it. Jack. Oh, Dark. That show is wild. I watched the first season, and it's a lot to take in, but it's so well done. It's got that same mysterious vibe that Stranger Things has, just with more time travel. Emily. I've heard of it, but I haven't started it yet. I should probably watch it, huh? I love anything with time travel. It sounds a little complicated, though. Alex. Yeah, it can get pretty confusing, but once you get the hang of it, it's so satisfying. The way everything connects is amazing. If you like Stranger Things, I think you'll like Dark too. Sam. Sounds interesting. I might try it out. Anything else you recommend? Alex. I also really like Breaking Bad. It's about a high school chemistry teacher who turns to making drugs to secure his family's future. It's super intense, and the character development is incredible. You get to see how he changes over time, and it's so well acted. Jack. Breaking Bad is a classic. I've seen it twice. The way the main character, Walter White, changes throughout the series is one of the best parts. It's kind of like Stranger Things in a way, watching how characters go through crazy situations and what it does to them. Emily. I've seen Breaking Bad too. It's a masterpiece. The writing and acting are just top-notch. I'd recommend it to anyone who hasn't seen it. Alex. It's funny, because even though Stranger Things and Breaking Bad are totally different, they both do such a great job of showing character growth. In Stranger Things, you see the kids grow from this tight-knit group of friends to dealing with bigger challenges, while in Breaking Bad, you watch a regular guy turn into this ruthless character. Sam. Yeah, Stranger Things and Breaking Bad have totally different tones, but I agree. Both shows really dive deep into their characters and make you care about them, even when they do things you don't agree with. Emily. Exactly. In Stranger Things, the kids have their friendship and loyalty, while in Breaking Bad, it's all about power and survival. But both shows have that what happens next is quality that keeps you hooked. Jack. For sure. And I think that's why we all keep watching these kind of shows. The writing and characters make you feel invested in the story. Even if you're not into the genre, you can still appreciate the way they develop the characters and make them real. Alex. True. And like the pacing in both shows is great too. They never drag things out too long, which is key for me. I like when there's always something happening, but not too much to overwhelm you. Alex. It's crazy how TV shows have changed over the years. I mean, compared to older shows, modern TV series are so much more complex and diverse. There's something for everyone now, and the storytelling is so much better. Emily. Yeah, the quality of TV has really gone up. It used to be that the best stories were in movies, but now TV shows can be just as good, if not better. And with streaming platforms, we get all these great shows from around the world. Sam. Totally. I feel like there's more variety now too. If you want drama, action, sci-fi, or even comedy, there's always something to watch. It's cool to see how TV shows are blending genres and pushing boundaries. Jack. Yeah, and I love how there's more focus on character-driven stories. It's not just about the plot anymore. The characters are what make you care, and they're all so much more real and relatable these days. Alex. I couldn't agree more. It feels like TV shows today are made for people who really love stories. And with streaming, we can watch them whenever we want, which makes everything so much better. Emily. Exactly. It's a golden age for TV for sure. Alex. I'm glad we had this conversation. I've got a lot of shows to watch now. Write a sentence in English in the comments section below. Find the mistake. Incorrect. I love watching shows that surprise me and keep me guessed. Correct. I love watching shows that surprise me and keep me guessing. Explanation guessed is the past tense, but here we need the present continuous form guessing to describe ongoing action. Incorrect. I like fantasy shows because they are a lot of action and cool creatures. Correct. I like fantasy shows because they have a lot of action and cool creatures. Explanation. R is incorrect here. Have is needed because we're talking about what the shows contain or feature. 5 vocabulary words. Recommendation. Suggesting something that might be good to try or watch. Twist. A surprising change in the story that makes it more interesting. Dysfunctional. A group or family that doesn't work well together. Epic. Something that is very impressive, exciting, or large in scale. Relatable. Something you can connect with or understand because it is similar to your own experiences. If you want to learn how to ask about concert tickets, seating, and more, click the video here or follow the link in the description.